Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy said that its state financial situation is very bad and it's nearing to the bankruptcy. So in this condition, and Revanth Reddy also accusing BRS government for entire financial situation in the state. Here with us, Mr. KT Ramarao, who is the working president of BRS. So tell me, yesterday's Chief Minister says that it's completely because of BRS only all financial issues is happening in the state.
The state of Telangana is certainly in the pink of its health. This is not my endorsement or my opinion, but Reserve Bank of India, the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, and even if you look at the socio-economic outlook, even if you look at the budget that has been presented by the Chief Minister's deputy, the Chief Minister would know that we are still a revenue surplus state. The Chief Minister needs to be reminded that it is not the state of Telangana that's bankrupt, but it is the corrupt Congress party that is intellectually bankrupt and morally bereft. Election से पहले इन्होंने काफ़ी वादा किया, हथेली में जन्नत दिखा दिया, राहुल जी को बुलाया, सोनिया जी को बुलाया, प्रियंका जी को, खाड़गे जी को, हर किसी को बुला के यहाँ पे डिक्लेरेशन और 420 वादे किए. आज जब अमलावरी की बात आती है, because he is a failed chief minister and it's a failed government with negative policies and negative politics, they are trying to conveniently shift the blame to BRS. The fact is, BRS has successfully led this government, this state, in the first 10 years of its inception, and we have made Telangana number 1 in the country in per capita. When we got Telangana as part of the transfer of power in 2014, Telangana was ranked number 12. And today, I'm proud as a Telangana citizen that under KCR's leadership, we assumed number 1 in the per capita income rankings across the country, and that is how well we have done.
And moreover, yesterday he shown some facts and figures about the state treasury. In fact, so he requires 18,000. He is having only 18,500 crores, and he required 22,500 crores. And moreover, he is requesting the employees not to ask for whatever the salary hikes or DA, whatever the things is. So, what's the problem with you, and why you are opposing the chief minister's say on that?
The chief minister has a health problem. It's called multiple personality disorder. On one day, on a good day, he says the state has to pay principal and interest put together about 6,500 crores per month. Yesterday, all of a sudden, that number shot up to 10,000 crores per month. Another day, he says it's 7,000. So he has no clue. He's a clueless chief minister and a brainless chief minister. He should get a basic financial lesson from his deputy, Mr. Bhatti Vikramarka, who's the finance minister. This chief minister is so clueless that, in 2023 December, when we relinquished office, the state's finances, if you look at them, the total revenue receipts per month were 18,000 crore. He stands on the 5th of April yesterday, 2025, almost 2 years later, and he says that he's only getting 18,000 crores per month. So this tells you that Telangana has reached a standstill point. The day KCR left, it was 18,000 crores. And yesterday also it is 18,000 crores. So what did Revanth Reddy do for the last 16, 17 months other than negativity and negative politics and destruction? So if you think about it, 18,000 crores is what we left him with as total revenue receipts per month. In the last 17 months, stamps and registrations has gone down. GST is 0% growth rate. Vehicle sales taxes have gone down. Why is this happening? Only for one simple reason, excessive corruption. और जिल्ली को पैसा भेजना होता है इनको तो इसीलिए एक्सेसिव करप्शन अगर चीफ मिनिस्टर बंद कर देंगे, एक साल के तक, शायद कम से कम एक साल तक अगर अपना पेट भरना बंद कर देंगे तो शायद एम्प्लॉइज का भी डिमांड फुलफिल कर सकते हैं.
So whatever the employees demand now for the pay hike and RTC employees,
they are not the demands of employees, they are the promises of Congress party. Let me remind you.
Of course. Moreover, we have RTC employees. They wanted. And moreover, we have to accept the fact is that the promises made by the last government itself. That's your government only.
That's exactly what I'm saying. We have fulfilled the promise. We raised employees' salaries by 73%. We have already amalgamated RTC employees into the government. All that Revanth Reddy needs to do is basically issue an order with an appointed day. And whatever gratuity, whatever retirement benefits, etc., that have been pending, he needs to resolve it. See, government is a continuous institution. When we assumed office in 2014, we inherited a debt of 72,000 crores. And when we left office, we had paid about 2 lakh crores plus of debt. And we handed over the government with about 4,17,000 crores of debt. When Mr. Revanth Reddy goes away, whenever he goes away, he's also going to hand over both assets and liabilities to the next incumbent. So my simple point is, Mr. Reddy needs to get a basic lesson in finances from his Deputy Chief Minister before he opens his mouth and makes a complete fool of himself. He needs to be thorough.
Every time you are praising Mr. Bhatti Vikramakar, you are trying to degrade Mr. Revanth Reddy. What, is there any specific reason for that?
No, listen, you have to understand one thing. We can take any kind of humiliation if it is, put on us. He said many nasty things about our leader KCR, myself and a lot of others. That doesn't matter. But when he abuses the state of Telangana, when he calls the state of Telangana, or when he equates Telangana state with an AIDS patient and a cancer patient and calls the state bankrupt, we are a party that fought hard for this state. We are a party that championed the cause. So we are not going to, lay low and take it. And Mr. Reddy needs to know that, before he makes a statement, he's not just representing his party. He's representing the state as chief minister, so he needs to think twice.
Yeah, moreover, what is your stand and the central government's attitude towards the Pakistan? So in the diplomatic way, they wanted to try to solve the entire issue. And recently, they are called for the mock drill for the public, in fact. So what do you say on that?
Mock drill is something that if it is aimed at keeping our citizens safe, our cities safe, we all should endorse it, because end of the day, national security is paramount. And what happened in Pahalgam, of course, is a horrific attack, a terrorist attack which no Indian ever will be able to digest. So whatever the union government decides in terms of decisive action, in terms of hitting back, we will stand by them. But we will also raise questions at appropriate time. We'll ask about intelligence failures. We'll ask how these terrorists have been able to come inside the country for almost 300 kilometers. These are questions that union government will also have to answer at some point.
And last question. Nowadays, we are seeing a lot of social media propaganda is that there's BRS going to split in the different parts, like Harish Rao and Kavita and yourself they wanted to make some split in the party. So what exactly it is they want, or you want to give any clarification on that?
Yeah. We've been clarifying for the last 25 years. We'll continue to clarify for the next 25 years. You don't have to worry about BRS. BRS is in the pink of health. Our leader KCR addressed a massive mammoth meeting in Warangal just last week, and we are going to be active, alive, and much to the chagrin of our opponents, we are going to come back to power in 2028 with the blessing of people of Telangana.
Thank you, Mr. Rao. So KT Ramarao says that the state financially is not in the bankrupt, and the mentality of the chief minister in the bankrupt. They have to clear it and they have to go ahead. That's what exactly word from the KT Ramarao. With cameraman Venkatesh, Ramana, CNN News 18, Hyderabad.